You've tuned in to The Mountain Gardener with local garden expert Ken Lang. Join him each week as he answers timely garden questions that are sure to make a difference in your gardens. Now welcome your host, Ken Lang.
So we had Grapes for Good. For 17 years, Lisa and I have been giving the garden center to a local Rotary Club, Prescott Frontier Rotary, to raise money for great causes, schools, basically schools. Bradshaw Mountain, high school, after school leadership training, summer schools for kids. They just do a lot of good with it. And so they raised over $100,000 last Sunday. But I thought I'd mention some things that it was a big garden party. There were 300 people here. It was a hoot. There was great live auction, lots of great food, great wine. It just was a good time had by all. One thing I fear when I host parties, and Lisa and I, we like parties. We like to host family and friends and have community over. And so the thing that destroys a party faster than anything, mosquitoes and flies. If either of those two things get into a party, it is over. All the gals head indoors. The guys are going, what the heck is going on? It's over. And so before the party started, we're strategically going after flies and mosquitoes. And here's what we did. So if you go to any ranch store, so Cal Ranch, Olson's Grain, anyone that sells feed, hay, straw, flies and barns go together. And so they've got a fly bait. They've got fly traps, they have fly paper, they got fly stuff. And so go to them, they're the experts. But here's what we do here at Watters Garden Center, what Lisa and I do to keep our guests, whether it's a fundraiser or just customers coming in to shop for new maples. We are keeping the flies and the mosquitoes down. Well, we're putting fly bait around the outer perimeter of the store. So these little tiny pellets that the flies are attracted to, they eat it and they die. Just like that. It's just like, it's fly bait. And so it kind of stinks. You don't want it close to where you're at. Kind of put it out there. And then in addition, we're hanging fly traps around. So it's a big bag kind of thing you hang up in the trees, and it's really gross and disgusting, but it attracts thousands of flies. And so with that, I don't think I saw one fly at last Sunday's event. We raised $100,000. Everyone's pleasant, happy. There's food everywhere. The beer, the wine, the water just flowed, and people are having a good time. The bands were playing. No flies. Mosquitoes are a little more challenging. So there, the day before the actual event, we actually sprayed for mosquitoes. So they like to hang out in like the darker, wetter, in the shrubs, that kind of area. Well, that is totally unacceptable. Not going to happen. Not at my party. So we just go through the day before. We're strategic with it, timing wise. We know we're going to have a big party. We'll just actually spray sayonara or in and out. There's an in and out indoor-outdoor spray. It's permethrin, basically. Goes in a hose-in sprayer. Just hose down the walkways and things around, and it will eliminate the mosquitoes, flies, other things that are out there. So, but we're doing that specifically to keep our guests, well, more comfortable. And you can do the same thing with your back party, whether it's just a neighbor's coming over or whatever. You can have a very pleasant summer, fall event when these bugs are kind of bad. And that's how you do it. Fly bait and just spray it with in and out, indoor, outdoor spray, and you will not have a problem. We go over a lot of this garden advice. So anyway, well done, Prescott Frontier Rotary. You'd made a great difference. Lisa and I, you're one of our passions. We love working with you to make a difference in a nonprofit. I think nonprofits scale themselves. They start to partner with for-profit, and nonprofits get together because we have resources they wish they had. They got the heart and soul that we need. So you put those things together and wow, can you ever make a difference? Garden classes every Saturday. This weekend, privacy screens. Next weekend, fall containers that bloom like crazy. That will be a container class. Lisa's going to teach it. Should be fun. You want to see all the autumn flowers? That's one to come to. Every Saturday at 9:30. Throughout the week, Lisa and I camp out here at Watters Garden Center. We love talking to fans of the show. If new neighbors are encroaching on your privacy, we have just the solution.
At Watters, we have an entire section of thick, bold plants dedicated to privacy.
Fall is a time to plant a new privacy hedge, and we're here as advisors.
Take a quick measurement and snap a picture before you come visit. and you'll quickly be living in privacy once again.
Plus, our team of experts know how to plant to increase plant growth next spring. We'll show you how.
Watters Garden Center. We know privacy in your backyard. If you want a more fruitful garden, increased success in your landscape that just feels better, then tune in every week to The Mountain Gardener. Years of tips, tricks, and garden shortcuts are guaranteed to make your gardens nicer than ever. Listen to this podcast or read Ken's weekly garden column by visiting wattersgardencenteraz.com. That's Watters with 2 T's, gardencenter.com. Thanks for tuning in.
If you enjoy this show and would like to hear more, please subscribe to The Mountain Gardener, wherever you like to listen to podcasts. And if you'd like even more garden tips, tricks, and helpful advice, please check out my website at wattersgardencenter.com for classes, videos, and more, or my online garden center at top10plants.com. Throughout the week, Lisa and I can be found here at Watters Garden Center in Prescott.